What's up, YouTube? Mr. Llama here, and today I'm going to give a weekly recap for the first week and leading up to essentially of the ZOD challenge. I wasn't really tracking runes for the first week and a half or so, and then after that first week and a half, I started tracking the runes, but I wasn't really keeping up with the clips and events of everything. So I'm going to try and move this into a daily recap, but I thought let's do a weekly recap at first and kind of go through some of the important pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and play the clips in order of them happening, and then I'll discuss a little bit of each of the days and what I saw in terms of rune luck for each of those days. So enjoy.
Oh yeah, they're gross.
Let's go! So in this first clip, I actually wasn't expecting to find much from the LK. I guess you never really are. But I wasn't really doing lower Curus runs in mass. I just kind of bounced through the LK really fast after I was doing some Travancore or some Flare Jungle at the time, and thought, hey, I'll just stop by and do like a couple lower Curus runs, because why not? And this happened, which was really nice. Now, after I got that Suru and I was feeling the high, we were up to 6.25% additional from the Suru. It's a big drop. It really boosted our way to ZOD and had me feeling good.
Jesus.
And, well, while this challenge can move you in
College fun
positive
for the
directions,
kiddo.
chat can be very generous and move you in negative directions. And El Diablo decided it was time to lose that rune. And it was pretty difficult to drop this Sir rune, I must say.
Do it for baby.
Another time where I wasn't really doing Travancore runs continuously, I just kind of bounced into the Travancore really quickly, kind of as part of, a route and a routine that I was doing. But I was mostly focused, I would say, at this point in terror zones and cows and things of that nature. So to hop over to the Travancore really fast and find a nice high rune, which was a little hidden off the screen as well. One of those ones where you're like, ooh, I wish I had a loot filter, or I'm scared I could have missed that at some point. Was pretty nice though. And this was definitely our first high rune back after that Sir rune drop, so it felt pretty good to get back on the board and just get our percentage back up a little bit. Coming off that Ohm rune, we picked up a Gul rune in the lower Curus pretty quickly after that, not even from one of the super chests. And it's pretty funny because besides the Sir rune that I dropped from the super chest, every other super chest has been pretty bad. Maybe I found one Ist rune one time or something and like a pole rune, but I've actually found a decent number of poles and ums and mals in this Gul. Not a decent number, but like an okay amount from just the chest in between the super chest. So I found that to be kind of funny that I'm getting a lot of drops by just popping the poppables as I'm going through there. But definitely something that was nice. Again, this came not too long after that Ohm rune, so it gave us our first really good day, and we'll be able to see that on this graph coming up here, which is just really nice. So coming off of our first good day, we had probably the worst day that I've had and the worst day that I may even have overall. This was over a 5-hour session. I found over 100 runes, and this was the highest drop that I got. This was my 4th Llama rune that I found. Overall, the expectation is probably up around like a Vex rune or something. We'll see on the graph. And to only find 4 Llama runes was just pitiful. Another rough day after the 4 Lum day. We had a 2 pull day right here. Again, definitely better. We got a pull early on, which was really nice, and then one right at the end. So it gave us something, but I really feel like at this point, I'm needing a little bit more love and a little bit more help. Our percentage is crawling on the way to ZOD. It's not looking good, and we are having tough days just back to back to back. Maybe the next one will pick up and
I
improve.
mean, that does make sense. We would have
The next one did not pick up and improve. We have a worse day, still better than our 4 lum, but not much. 2 lems, the highest of this day. Here you can see the second lem find. And man, it was just brutal to run that dry that many days, not even getting like an ist rune or a goal rune or something that's not worth a lot of ZOD, but at least keeps your hopes up. Just some bad percentages right here have really got us down. How long is this challenge going to take? God, I hope not too long. Our luck has to turn around one of these days. And that kind of caps off that week right there. It started strong. We lost our Sir. We came back, got the Ohm, got the goal, and then just fell off completely. I think it's a nice realistic view, though, at how rune dropping and everything can occur. Just item drops in general in this game can occur. They can be very swingy. You can have days where you're getting those high runes, then the next day you get another high rune, and then you can have 3-4 days in a row where you're going hours and hours and picking up hundreds of runes, and the highest that you find is a pole or lems or lums. Just absolute awful rune drops. And it hurts, it gets you down, but you know that it will average out in the long run. There's going to be those swings. So hopefully this gives you a realistic look at what it's like trying to get ZOD. And it doesn't get you too down when you have a really bad day and you don't feel like, oh man, I'm just never ever going to get a high rune. Because, hey, it happens here as well. And then the next day you hit the big high rune. It can be really great. So you got to have the bad days for the good days to feel better. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTube. I'll see you in the next recap. Peace, everybody.